Hello everyone. I am the storyteller, and I'm here to help you relax tonight. Before we begin, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Now take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let the story guide you to sleep. Night was slowly settling over the forest as I walked down the narrow trail. The air was cold and still, almost unnaturally quiet, like the entire woods were holding their breath. I loved hiking alone, but something about this place felt different. The trees seemed to lean in closer, their branches twisting like crooked fingers reaching toward me. I shook off the feeling and kept walking. That's when I heard a voice behind me. Beautiful night for a walk, isn't it? I turned around. A man stood there, tall, thin, and covered in dust and dried mud. His smile looked friendly, but his eyes didn't match the smile. There was something unsettling in them. Something cold. Yeah, I answered quietly. Just looking for a spot to camp. He stepped forward slowly. Camping, huh? Well, I know a perfect clearing. His tone was polite, but his grin stretched a bit too wide. Why don't I show you? Every instinct screamed no. But the sun was disappearing, and I didn't want to wander the forest in the dark. So I nodded. All right, lead the way. He turned and walked ahead. His footsteps were strangely silent, too silent for someone walking on dry leaves and twigs. The deeper we went, the darker it became. The air felt heavier. My heartbeat grew louder with each step. Suddenly, he stopped. Here we are. He pointed toward a small clearing. The place was completely still. Not a single sound. Not even the wind. I opened my mouth to speak, but he suddenly turned toward me, and a smile dropped from his face. You're not the first person I've brought here. My breath caught in my throat. A cold shiver ran through my entire body. The man stepped closer, his expression now empty, completely devoid of warmth. I forced myself to ask, "What do you mean?" He tilted his head slightly. People come into these woods, and their stories disappear. I simply keep them safe. Before I could react, his hand landed on my shoulder. It was ice cold. Not normal cold, but a freezing, deathly cold that shot straight into my bones. I jerked away instantly and ran. Branches scratched my arms, roots caught my feet, but I didn't stop. Behind me, his voice echoed through the trees. Don't run. No one escapes the forest. The wind suddenly picked up, shaking the branches violently, as if the whole forest wanted to hold me back. My lungs burned, my legs trembled. But then, ahead of me, I saw it. A faint light. Maybe the way out. I sprinted toward it with everything I had left. The moment I crossed the edge of the clearing and stepped out of the dense woods, the voice stopped. The air became still again. I turned around. The man stood at the tree line, motionless. His face was hidden in the darkness now, just a shadow staring at me. Slowly, silently, he stepped backward into the darkness, disappearing between the trees. Like he was never there at all. I didn't look back again. And from that night on, I never, ever, entered a forest alone after dark.